Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Welcome back to the second take. I'm Damian Fabian.
Tyler Gasso.
And yeah, welcome back to the second take. You clearly see he's on some gloomy day after your team lost.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to the Falcons in a minute. But
We don't even have to get to them because if they're not gonna score touchdowns,
listen.
there's nothing to talk about.
No, listen.
If they're not gonna score touchdowns, there's nothing to talk about, Damian. I don't have nothing to say about them. If they're not gonna get the ball in the end zone, we have nothing to discuss about the Falcons.
Hey, that's your team. You see my Chargers. You see us tie for number first place in the AFC West. We back. But let's hop into this Eagles versus Seahawks game.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Kissick is now in the game. Sets up in the slot. The pass is caught. That's a first down. And a lot more for Tyler Lockett as he works his way. Wilson throwing. Caught! Jimmy Graham smoking hot in the red zone. And that's the first touchdown Philadelphia's allowed in the first quarter this season. A goal. Wentz keeps it himself. Does he get into the end zone? The ball is going to pop out of the end zone. So the question is, did he come across the line with the ball? For the moment, they're going to rule it a touchback. Put a lot of pressure. Here they come. Almost a jailbreak. And Wilson throws, and getting out in front is Doug Baldwin to the end zone. Touchdown.
Because you know you cannot block everybody coming after you. Doug Baldwin. We talked about it earlier in the drive.
Out west all week. Davis.
Got him!
Oh, yeah. Down the
Got
sideline
him!
he goes. What a run. Justin Britt got out there, helped lead the way with a block. Only a three-man rush this time. The pressure put on Wentz. They almost get him from behind. Slings it deep downfield, and it's caught by Aguilar. And Aguilar. Play clock at 1. They blitz. Wentz steps up, avoids it, throws to the end zone, caught. Aguilar for the touchdown. Over Maxwell again.
Coverage for Jimmy Graham if they would like.
And Wilson's going to throw wide open. McKissick for the score.
They're a linebacker bit on the sluggo or slant and go route. And that.
Yeah, let's do that for sure because I don't know because Eagles looked a little.
A little suspect.
Yeah.
Which I called anyway. But so what happened? What happened to the Eagles?
Well, first of all, I picked y'all to win. I don't never pick y'all to win. I picked y'all to win.
See, that's where you went wrong.
I picked y'all to win and y'all lost.
Caused them to lose.
So now I'm never gonna pick y'all again. That's your fault now because y'all were supposed to win that game. Y'all have offense rolling, defense rolling, with a team with half the Legion of the Boom and an offensive line that can't block to save their lives, and they pulled out a win. So I'll never pick the Eagles again to against anybody.
So say they play the Browns.
I'm going for the Browns.
You tripping.
I'm going for the Browns because I don't understand I don't know what happened. Honestly though, I said when we talked, even when I talked to other people about it, I said if Russell Wilson can make some magic happen, that's the only way I see them winning. And what did he do yesterday? He ran around like always and made plays with his feet basically.
Yeah, basically, I don't think the Eagles would ever. They're a good team. Don't get me wrong, they're a good team, but I don't think they're as good as people make them to be. I've been saying all season long that they had a weak schedule. They didn't play nobody. They played the Cowboys. Without Ezekiel, the rest is inconsistent.
They played Denver without an offense.
Yeah, Denver. Then they spanked Denver. I mean, they played the Chicago Bears. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't play nobody.
So basically, you're saying even with Seattle being banged up a little bit, they're still a playoff caliber team
Yeah.
with Super Bowl players on the team.
And I think if they play again, I think the Seahawks will win again in the playoffs. Like I said, I got y'all could beat them in the playoff. I got Carolina, the Saints, Minnesota. I really believe the Eagles are probably the worst team. Not
That would be in the playoffs.
in the playoffs, basically, yeah.
And I don't disagree with you just for the fact that if you really look at it, they don't have any playoff experience. Now, they go against the Rams this week, which will be a good test. But if you look at it, the three teams that basically have the highest record, they really don't have any playoff experience. So you got the Vikings, you got the Eagles, and you got the Rams. So none of those teams really are battle tested when it comes to the playoffs. So the playoffs is a whole nother monster in itself. Right. So I mean, if you look at it, the teams that are doing not so good, but are gonna get in the playoffs, they all been battle tested. They've been to the Super Bowl. Most of the teams have at least been to the Super Bowl. They've made it to the playoffs, so they're battle tested in that way, and they have that experience. So honestly, I agree with you. I don't know if the Eagles are playoff ready. I mean, it takes getting into the playoffs and getting that experience to be playoff ready. So that's why I said I don't see them going far into the playoffs.
See it, man.
Would you take away from that game yesterday? Like, what went wrong for them?
One, they let Russell Wilson do a little Houdini, just run around basically.
Yeah.
Two, the Eagles corners to me are still suspect. Offensively, they didn't do anything for real.
Yeah. The O-line looked good, blocking wise.
I mean, they got a good O-line, but
running wise, they didn't have anything going for them. Wide receivers, Alshon Jeffrey did not show up yesterday. After they just gave him that big contract. Aguilar had an okay game. Actually, stat wise, he looked good, but it wasn't enough. They didn't get in the end zone enough. Then the key mistakes, fumbling on not the goal line, but fumbling and maybe it was basically goal line, fumbling, ball going in the back of the end zone. That's big. If you looked at least two mistakes Wentz had, well, he had three. The late interception he threw was, I don't know where he was throwing the ball. Like, don't take that throw. He wasn't even about to get sacked. He'd have been better off throwing it out of bounds and taking another down and going like that. The other one was bumped the ball, went through the back of the end zone. Down there, you got to cover that ball up because they're going for the ball. And then the pass he missed when they did the crossing routes, because Seattle was showing, actually they played man-to-man on one side and they were playing zone on the other side, and it's a great play because it exposes that, and the receiver ended up coming across the middle of the field, past the middle of the field, going to the other side, and he overthrew it. That would have been a touchdown. So if you look at those little mistakes, they got to clean that stuff up if they want to go far into the playoff.
So let's hop into your team, Falcons. Lost to the Vikings.
I don't even want to talk about them. Like, if y'all not going to score a touchdown, Joe, what is there to talk about? If they're not going to get in the end zone, there's nothing to talk about. Damien, there's nothing to talk about.
I mean, that's been probably all season anyway. Julio got shut down. Corner did a good job. I mean, I
don't think it. Not necessarily shut down, because we couldn't really make them a focus because of how they were playing them. They were dropping linebackers underneath them, safety over top of them. So I mean, I don't want to necessarily say shut down. More, we kind of had him out there because we couldn't focus too much on him because it wasn't a whole bunch of man-to-man, just them two. But the corner did do a good job though. But after having 253 yards in a game, a record-breaking game, I wasn't expecting him to have another big game. Right. Usually that doesn't happen. Teams watch the film and make sure they just kind of focus on him. But the problem was, we didn't get in the end zone, and 3rd and long was our killer. They made sure, going into it, we were the best team on 3rd down in the NFL, and they were best defense on 3rd down. But our problem was we didn't have 3rd and 5, 3rd and 3s. We had 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, and we didn't convert.
Right.
And we got to convert. I mean, 3rd and 5s is something you're hoping for. But 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, you got to convert on that. You know what I mean? And we weren't getting it done. And that was basically why we didn't end up scoring, because we moved the ball up and down.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Ryan got to play better, first of all. It's been kind of inconsistent, like Kirk Cousins-ish type. But, I don't know, he's got to play better. Y'all basically got to win out. Yeah, tough schedule to make the playoffs.
Saints twice. You know.
At the Panthers and everything like that.
Yeah. And
I don't know, it's just like...
I feel like it's more so on Matt Ryan and the offense. Defense had a great game, held them to 14 points. You know, you have a receiver. He really, honestly, Thielen didn't, I think, get his first catch either till late in the second quarter or the second half. We did great on him. The D-line looked good. We did good overall defensively. Defense played lights out. I like how the defense played, kept them to 14 points. The offense, you know, Matt Ryan was, for his deep balls, he kind of was inaccurate, kind of threw it up there and was kind of hoping instead of placing it where it needed to be.
Right.
Devontae Freeman coming off of his concussion, his injury, missing 2 games. He looked great. He was running hard, making great cuts and stuff like that. Basically show why he is the number 1 back for the Falcons, at least. And, you know, why he excels so much when he runs the ball, because of how he plays. You know, he's not just running hard. He makes moves when he gets the ball in his hand. So him and Coleman in the backfield, that looked good. It's just those 3rd downs that killed us and not being in the end zone. But, you know, that shut us. That was it right there.
Yeah. So I gotta improve that. Y'all won't make the playoffs. I gotta play better. Matt Ryan has to be better. He's gonna get it done or not? I don't know. Right now I'm kind of leaning y'all not really making the playoffs right now, but like I say, y'all offense is built for this, so we'll see, man. So
yeah, I mean, jumping right into the Panthers and the Saints.
Yeah.
Like he can get it in. Toss to Kamara on the edge, gets a block, gets in. Have expected for anyone to be able to make. 10th play of this drive. Stewart, touchdown. What an answer by Carolina on the road.
I'm ready. You ready? What's that?
On first down, handoff is to Ingram. He gets out. Shifts inside the 40. What a run. Ingram still going down to the 11. No flags on a 72-yard run.
You ready? What's that?
2nd and 1. Ingram takes it in. Keep an eye on him in the slot. 3rd down and 8. Breeze steps up. Pass caught. Touchdown. Michael Thomas. Third down and 4. Newton. McCaffrey left alone. Christian McCaffrey for the touchdown. Just sneaks out as time was running out for Cam Newton, and a 21-yard catch and run for a big touchdown for Carolina. 2nd and 4, Kamara. Another big run. He makes it look easy. Touchdown Saints.
The division's still close. You know, with the Saints being 9-3, Panthers being 8-4, and the Falcons being 7-5, we still have to play the Panthers one more time. I think the Falcons can, if not win a division, if our offense gets rolling again consistently, I think we can definitely pass the Panthers. If not, tie or pass the Saints, because you know Saints are 2 games away and we're in Panthers are 1. With Seattle being 1 game ahead of us now, swapping places with the wild card, we're tied. I mean, if we end up tying with them record-wise, we're over them because we beat them. So I'm not too worried about the Falcons making the playoffs necessarily. It's just, are they going to play consistent offensively enough to get us in and actually do good in the playoffs?
I feel you, but is it? I know for a fact Saints are going to the playoffs. That's damn. Panthers, like I said, they're inconsistent. I don't know what they don't have offense. Let's keep playing this up. They don't have offense.
Our receivers not showing up.
Yeah, they have a solid defense. Y'all have an offense, and I think y'all have a scary offense at that.
It's just not
performing. Underperforming.
right.
You got to put it all together. I don't know, between y'all, the Saints was probably the best team in the division, but I don't know. But I don't know, man. This is like Panthers are 1 minute they're good, then the second minute they're bad.
I mean, playoff picture wise for me, you got to look at it. Who do I see going far into the playoffs? I see the Saints because they're battle tested. They're playing pretty solid through and through. I see if the Falcons' offense gets rolling. I see they've been battle tested. They've been in the playoffs. They have that experience. I see them making it far. Seattle, they have been battle tested also, so they possibly could make it far also. I feel like they're not strong enough, as defensively and everything together.
Seattle, I think that Russell Wilson running around is going to come to an end.
Yeah, I mean, he can't keep doing that every single game,
He keep doing it every game and expect it to work.
Basically, yeah, that's not a good game plan. Like you just make magic and
basically it's backyard football.
Basically, that's not going to be consistent enough to win out and get out the NFC, especially to make the Super Bowl. So I don't see them lasting too long. I see them being a threat though in the playoffs just because they have that experience. Eagles, they haven't been battle tested, and when they are, it didn't look so good. I don't see them making it that far. I don't see the Rams really making it that far because they don't really have that experience under their belt. I see the Vikings maybe also being that fourth scary team just because their defense is doing so well and Case Keenum doesn't have to do too much and they kind of have players around him. Right. So you look at the picture, I mean, I only see 3 or 4 teams, honestly, that really kind of stand out in the NFC. What do you take from it?
I see, we said like 3 or 4 teams. Saints, Vikings, if y'all offense is going, y'all. I don't like the Eagles. I don't like them. I just don't like them, to tell you the truth. I'm not hating or nothing like that. I just don't think they're that good. But besides that, it's between 3 teams on the Super Bowl. Y'all, Saints, Vikings.
Yeah.
My pick is the Saints. It's gonna be the Saints and Chargers. I'm telling you now, get your tickets.
So y'all gonna beat the Steelers or the Patriots?
Yeah, we're going. Yeah. I see it as simple as. I see it. I see us being the Steelers or the Patriots because we paid the Patriots. They beat us by 8 points, and we gave them 5 points.
But playoffs. Come on. The Super Bowl. They might as well say Super Bowl Patriots. Like that's should just be their name because they make it every year. Like come on. I mean, they're not playing like tremendously. Like everything is just like flashy and great, but come on, man. They don't lose in the playoffs.
It's a new era. And it's Phillip Rivers. That's his name. So.
Yeah, I know Tom Brady also.
Okay, so let's look at Tom Brady. Okay, Tom Brady's Tom Brady. Okay, he's going to be Tom Brady. But I think defensively that they can be exposed. They don't have a pass rush, for one. Their corners are playing better, but they'll play a high offense. I think we're going to get rolling. I just believe I see it. I saw it in my dreams, man. I saw it in my dreams that the Chargers are going to win the Super Bowl. And that's a sign from God. It's
probably not this year, though.
No, this year. This year. It was right. This year. It said 2018 on it. So, I see it.
Same thing with the Steelers being 9-2. their defense is pretty good, solid, and their offense. We know what their offense is. Do you think you can beat them too?
Yeah, they don't have defense.
You can't say they don't have a defense.
Yeah, they don't have a defense. Yeah, we're going to.
They don't have a defense.
No,
Their defense is. They have a solid defense.
they're okay, but at best, they don't they don't really have a pass rusher. We have 2 pass rushers. The corner is a suspect. We have 2 solid corners.
Okay.
I think we have better safeties than them. They probably think that they got us as linebackers.
Yeah.
But that's it. And then it's just Antonio Brown. They got Juju Smith-Schuster, whatever his name is. He's a solid player, but I think our corners match up. And yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We're going to Super Bowl.
I don't know either, Damien.
We're going to Super Bowl, man. Get your jerseys. Get it. We're going to Super Bowl. Super Bowl Chargers.
Yeah, man. What, man?
I mean, so let's just hop into these picks real quick, man.
Yeah, let's do that. Cause you talking crazy, like crazy.
Let's hop into these picks. We got
You got
y'all in New Orleans, Atlanta, and New Orleans.
Of course, I'm gonna go with the Falcons, but they just need to score for everything to. They need to score. That's it. I don't even want to talk no more about it. We need to score. I think we score. I'm not worried about no other team. If we score, we're fine.
Once a Charger, always a Charger. So I'm gonna rock with my man Drew Brees. Let's get it done. Let's go Minnesota and Carolina.
Minnesota and Carolina. I think they're gonna keep it simple for Case Keenum again, because Carolina's defense is pretty good, and the defense, holds it down against the Panthers because the Panthers' offense is shaky. I think the Vikings take that win.
I'm going Carolina. I think Case Keenum will get exposed for who he is against that solid defense. Luke Kuechly is a beast. Simple and plain.
You can't say exposed for who he is. It's not like he's trash. It's not like he's trash. He's trash? You think he's trash?
Okay.
You think he's trash?
Case Keenum, I don't think he's better than me, to tell you the truth, at quarterback. I'm so serious.
What's the next pick, man? What's the next pick?
It be there, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm about to start recruiting me. I'm telling you, man. Oakland and Kansas City.
Oakland, Kansas City. I think I believe in Andy Reid. He is a good coach. I know they have ups and downs right now. It's all downs, but I think they roll it in for this game against it's a divisional and it's a must win, even though it's a must win for the Raiders. Also, the Chiefs want to hold the top of the division still. They're gonna pull through. Get this one.
It doesn't matter what the Chiefs do. They don't hold anything because the Chargers are 6-6. We're back. We're back, man. I'm telling you, like, I don't care who wins this game. It could be a tie. I do not care. I have a hope for injuries, but if somebody got hurt, I'm not gonna be upset. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna go with Oakland, simple and plain, because the Chiefs are indisciplined. They got a bunch of thugs on that team.
You gonna pick up a ref's flag and throw it in the crowd?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are a couple gang members on that team. Like, they beat me. I'm seriously like gang members. Like,
that was savage mode. You take the ref's flag from the ground and throw it. He didn't throw it like down the field or something. He threw it in the stands.
Yeah, man,
what are you doing? Like,
if he was a real savage, and when the ref was hat, he should have took that.
Do that John the stand too. Like real rep though.
Let's go. Philly and LA Rams.
It's a playoff type of game, because they possibly might see each other in the playoffs, So it's going to be that type of environment game, but with both teams not having any playoff experience, they're not going to really know how to necessarily go about it to make it seem like a playoff game. I think it would be a good game between the two because they know they might see each other in the playoffs, so they're going to give each other their best shot. But I see the Rams pulling through because I don't know. The Eagles aren't. I don't know. The Eagles are.
I'm going.
The Rams aren't even that crazy though, but the Eagles are.
I'm going with the LA Rams. Simple and plain.
Oh yeah, my fault. But I forgot. I'm not picking the Eagles no more, so I don't even know if I gave y'all an explanation of why I was picking who I was picking. Cause I'm I'm not picking them no more. Yeah.
Almost forgot, man. Yeah.
Oh man.
Since he lost, you know what I mean? I got him a nice little present. I told him to get him a wig and stuff.
Oh
so,
man.
Put that on. Put on in the show. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I don't even know where I'm supposed to start from in this job. Like, dang, they gonna have me looking like. Let me see.
You know, like Carlito.
Oh, Pape!
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool, like
Pape! Hey!
like Sideshow Bob from Simpsons or whatever.
Oh snap! Coming at me like that though.
Yeah,
School.
like I said, I'm going with the Rams. I don't like the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles are that good, to tell you the truth. They're a good team, but they're not that good. They're not the Chargers. They're like,
Whoa! Yo.
They're not the Chargers.
Yo, end the show. We about to end the show because
they're like the Falcons, basically. Like, yeah.
they're the Falcons.
They're like the Falcons.
They're the what?
They're
The
like
Falcons?
They're like the Falcons, but the Chargers. I mean, but whatever.
He's talking crazy. Eagles right now are just not. They don't have that playoff experience, so they're just not battle tested. That's it. I see. Give them a couple years. Carson Wentz this is only his second year in the league, so they just don't have that experience yet, which is fine because it takes time to get experience. It doesn't just happen overnight. So I don't know what he's talking about. I don't listen to him. I didn't even bring. I should have got the brain fart thing because he having some issues right now in his brain. But
did you not see, man? 3 games in a row, man. Keenan Allen balling like 10 catches over 100 yards.
6-6.
I don't care.
We're 6-6.
You're 7-5. Y'all a game ahead of us. Like, it's not that, and we're playing better. Honestly, Keenan Allen, 10 catches over 100 yards, and a touchdown in 3 straight games. It's never been done before until now. Phillip Rivers is balling, MVP type numbers, like defense balling. Casey Hayward has 4 interceptions. Trevor Williams 2 interceptions. Trey Boston's 4 interceptions. Now I go down the line, man. Hunter Henry's balling. We're tough, man. We're back. The Chargers won the Super Bowl. Get your jerseys now. I'm telling you, I seen it in my dreams. I had a dream. I seen like Raven Simone, like that. Yeah, I should be like the
Seen it in the future and stuff.
Yeah, I seen it in the future, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the future. It's talking about like
right
years down the line. Maybe the Chargers
year,
might win it.
The Chargers in Minnesota are going to beat the Saints for the Super Bowl. I'm telling you now. Just watch. And I'm Damian Fabian. I'm ending this show. Go ahead. End this show.
Tyler Gallo show with the new hairstyle. You know what I mean? Hopefully I don't gotta wear this next time. If the Falcons win, I'll be okay. If they lose, I'll probably have a little poopy cut. I gotta drink from this joint. Probably had a hair and stuff again. But if they win, I'll probably be alright. Watch. Because every time they win, I win. When they lose, I lose.
But yeah, y'all see his Chargers. We there. I mean, that's the second take. Like and subscribe, do all that good thing.
Tyler Gallo show.
Yeah, I'm Damian Fabian.
Tune in next time.
Deuces.
Keep watching.